On this first step, what you're going to do is add 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and salt. And then what you're going to do is stir until they're combined evenly. On this next step, you're going to add 2 sticks of softened butter into your beater, and then you're going to add 3/4 cup of brown sugar and 3/4 cup of white sugar, and then you're going to add a dash of whole maple syrup. Now that our butter and sugars mixture is all creamy, we're going to add 2 eggs, one at a time. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of the whites. And then I'm going to start it again. Now that I just scraped the sides of the bowl or mixer, we are now about to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients slowly while it is on stir so that it does not puff on our face. Either stir or on mode 2, but I'm going to do it on stir just so that it can not be so fast while I'm pouring these in. Now I'm going to pull it up some more because I just added a lot of flour. This is mode 2, and I'm going to add more flour. This might take a little while, or maybe it might not, depending on who it is, or just, I don't know. But you just don't want to put it on a high speed, or else it can hit the bowl, it can make the bowl go, out of your hands and flour goes everywhere, so I think it's just best to keep it on stir mode or just on mode 2. Now that you've added all the flour, you can go to mode 3 or 4, whichever one you want. So now that we just got done getting it out of the mixer, we're going to keep it in the mixer bowl, get a little spatula about this size, and just scoop the sides and stuff. And then what we're going to do is add our chocolate chips. You can really just add whatever you want at this moment. You can add cranberries, walnuts, just whatever you want in your chocolate chip cookies. My dad keeps on bugging me about putting walnuts in it. There's about a 10% chance that I actually will do that because walnuts and cookies, they don't mix, in my opinion. So he can have a little bowl of walnuts on the side, and he can eat it at the same time. Yeah. He's probably gonna yell at me though. So as you're hand mixing this, you're just gonna, it's like a workout. It really is. It's just working your arm. And we don't have enough chocolate chips.
What anymore?
But really, this is your time to try it. My mom's been snacking on it since I put the eggs in. Keep on telling her not to. But it's a little good. We don't have any more chocolate chips. But it's really okay. But if you are gonna add cranberries, just don't put chocolate chips, put white chocolate chips, because I feel like those would go best together, because chocolate and cranberries don't really go that well together. And if you're already at this stage, then maybe rewatch the video and put white chocolate instead of chocolate. Yeah. So now that you have your cookie dough ready to put in on your pan sheet, you're gonna get an ice cream scoop, or really just a spoon if you want to. Because if this ice cream scoops give you good amount, like give you a pretty good sized cookie. And if you want, if you're not a big fan of big cookies, you can use a spoon that you can like choose how much you're putting on the pan. And now after this step, you're going to have your oven preheated to 325, and after it's all ready, you're gonna put the cookies in the oven for 11 to 12 minutes. So now that the cookies are done, my dad's gonna try them. Take one.
With pleasure.
You don't have to be sarcastic.
That's so good. That's so good. 2 thumbs up.
Look how many walnuts I
They're
put.
buttery, delicious. They got walnuts in them.
Only 2.
They got perfect cook on them.
Good, generous amount.
Crispy on the outside and soft in the middle. Look at that bend. Made beautiful. Perfect dunker. Thank you. Good job. Good work.